We're continuing our coverage of the tragedy on UNC Charlotte's campus. It's been a little more than 12 hours since a gunman opened fire, killing 2 people. On the phone with me right now, Rebecca Ince. She's a freshman at UNCC. Rebecca, thanks so much for joining us this morning. I'm so glad you're okay.
Thank you.
I understand you were on campus when those shots rang out. I know that, in this day and age, you are prepared for this, you plan for this. I guess plan for it, but you're never prepared for something like this to happen. Just describe those moments.
So basically where everything really set off was while I was sitting in the library around 5:40, 5:45-ish, and I was sitting with my friend at a table on the main floor in the center, and all of a sudden I see this stampede rush into the door. And a guy is screaming, "Don't go in Kennedy, there's a shooter, there's an active shooter, get out the building." And to be honest, at the beginning, I was in complete disbelief. I was like, that can't be true. This is a last day prank, or y'all are trying to get me to leave my things here, so that is vulnerable to theft. But out of logic, I was like, well, I have to run, or else I'm going to get run over by the stampede that's coming through the door. So I get up and I lost my friend. I had no idea where she went. I sprinted out the main floor, went down the stairs, left through the ground floor back, like the front glass doors down there, and another stampede of people was coming from the ground floor. But then when I went down the ramp, when I got outside, I kind of just stood and looked around, and I was like, this cannot be happening. And I didn't know where to go, and that is something that led me to believe that something was not really happening. There was no kind of guidance to say, go to this building. The footage that you all have now of people who have their hands in the air, none of that was going on. So I got on foot, and I started walking, and I was praying, and I ended up in the student union. And when I got there, I was still confused. I met back up with my friend, but I started to understand that things were very official when I looked on the TV screen and I saw the emergency alert saying that there was an active assailant. And I said, oh, this is actually happening. And that's when things started to set in for me. A man with a clipboard told us that we needed to go upstairs and we needed to get in a room with no windows and to shut the lights off. So about a group of 8 of us girls, we went into the office that has more offices in the student organization complex, and we barricaded the doors. There's a woman who said, she asked us if we were trained in active shooter training. We were not. She gave us a quick rundown. She said, do not move the barricade that you set up. The light sensor, it's motion censored, so if you move this barricade, the lights are going to turn on in here. And it's pitch black, so we're starting to put water bottles, chairs, heavy binders, boxes, anything to just make sure that the door would not open lest it have been pushed upon. And we sat in there, and it's funny how these things bring you together as a community rather quickly. We started to talk to each other, and I asked if anybody wanted to pray, and we ended up praying, and we just kind of sat in there for about 45 minutes, and then the woman who let us into the room, she said, it's me, you guys can come out, but you just can't leave the building.
Oh my
and from
goodness.
there, we just hung out in there.
Rebecca, so happy that you are safe. What a chilling story that you have. I'm sure it'll stay with you forever. But again, so grateful you are safe. Thanks so much for joining us and sharing your story. We'll be right back.